just fucking love doing this stuff, you know what I mean? Doing stuff and feeling, just feeling like there's an audience. I mean, I'm sure it's not even exclusively an ego thing either, it's because I'm very sensitive. I'm highly aware that there's something that watches. I don't know, I'm just like that, you know, just like that, ultra aware. Something that is and watches and knows it's being watched, just like you and me, but more like mushrooms taking over a house, you know, something that acts as one big piece of conscious thing with a mind of its own and therefore a plan. And yeah, sometimes it feels like the void in your head when you're all clear with everything, like there's no difference between you and the water of the bath, and everything's the void together, and you can sense this clear vision of a voice inside you that sounds like yourself, but devoid of anything you don't like. So, kind of obsessed with places I can go where something feels out of the ordinary, you know? I like the supernatural aspect of places or people or things. I like to visit it as much as I can, this supernatural aspect, because if I don't, then there's this dormant part of me that I might just forget if I don't use enough, you know? Kind of like something we grew in the womb but keep forgetting we can use. But at the same time, it's like there's all these other weird things I'm pretty sure I had from infancy on, like this inherent desire to be punished for my sins. Like, I would do time as a child, as an activity. I would do time for my sins. It was quite enjoyable. But it's just a whole lot of guilt that I know I have no reason to feel and carry inside me, and kind of like, oh, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to exist and to have our basic needs met. And to not have to die as young adults. It's a privilege. Yeah. Whereas it's already taken me so long to realize, actually, as a child, well, you don't have to feel that guilt as an innocent being who's, evolving day to day with absolutely no context and no help whatsoever. Well, but just shame for what? For what? Trying to take a load off from time to time. So what I'm saying is, those feelings, shame, guilt, they're not real feelings. They were added in post-production. And, well, thing is, like, if it weren't for self-alienation or alienating anybody around me or self-sabotage, I would say that the worst part about having those feelings added and freaking post-prod is they do explain a lot about my sex life in ways that to me are foreign, and if we consider the economic system of the world at large, frankly, too creepy to grok. endless. And then dawn and a plane. And thus we make the world, we end the world. But the world never really goes anywhere. The world is just unseen by us. So, what happens to the body when you live is sacred, it's symbolic, it's written equally. What happens to the body when you die is sacred, it's symbolic, it's written. And there's a certain death that life can sustain.